Hi guys, and welcome to the fourth one of the Monster Battle series. So today we're looking at what is the toughest of the four bosses, which is the Devil. He's quite difficult in his own right. He is definitely tougher than the Blue Dragon, who we've looked at before, but not as tough as the Red Dragon, which is kind of that Easter egg boss you get in this fight. Devil doesn't have the Easter egg boss element that you get with the dragon fight, but overall it's a much tougher fight. So he's got a tougher set of minions. There's three real distinct minions, which we're going to take you through in a minute as we watch through on the video. We've all got different attack patterns, different styles to them. They all need 3 to 4 shots to take them down, and you get a fair few of them. The Devil himself is a tough boss to fight against. And you've got that same as you do with the dragon, but not with the hyper golem. You've got these slower shot speeds, so you've got to make sure they hit on target. And you've got those red target markers like you do with the dragon for where to direct your shots. And just like the dragon, you've got a special move, but unlike the dragon where it's a big volcano coming up from the ground, now it's an asteroid coming down from the sky. Very sort of Final Fantasy major boss-esque sort of style to the fight. And the Devil himself is probably closer to something like a Warhammer 40k Zench styled bird-headed demon than anything else, but he's a cool boss. So let's go have a look at the fight. We've got our two players again doing this great demonstration. So we've got these various bad guys here that are coming through. So these are sort of like, as we showed in the mini fight, they're kind of like lizardy style things with big hard shells. So you've got 3 different types here. You've got on the far side there, you've got swordsman, does this big slash through the air that arcs up, and the player's got the duck underneath not to get hit by those. You've got the ones with the arm, like the arm cannon that we showed in the very first video, the minions that are firing these single fire blasts, which you can dodge out of the way of, or you can shoot them. And you've got the mage types that tend to appear on the near side. They've got some staff that strike on the ground, sends 3 energy blasts out in different directions that you just got to get out of the way of. I've got potions spawning up there, so guys can grab, and that'll basically boost their charge rate. You see, I've got blue shots on there as well, so they're travelling faster to get those shots in, and it'll also boost their the charge on their special move gauge as well. Because it's lovely black smoke starting to come in now. They've got rid of the minions. There's huge purple flame and summoning circle appearing on the ground to bring the Devil boss up and into play.
Definitely very Devil-like.
It is. Yeah. It's pretty cool. You get this really cool sort of background music, which doesn't come through when you're watching on here. But it's again a very sort of like almost like Sephiroth from Final Fantasy sort of style music that comes through as the Devil comes through and in. You've got these big striking blows where he hits down with that staff, and that gets these icicle blasts coming out, and they come out horizontally. Unless you're ducked down, in which case they come down at you. But you need to time your dodge, so literally as that strike hits the ground, you duck down to go underneath the blasts. Otherwise he'll hit you, and obviously every time the boss hits you, just like with the other fights, you're knocked out of the game for 3 seconds, during which you're not doing damage to him and you lose point score.
And because the Devil is so hard, getting knocked out really does affect you.
Yeah, it really does. Until those couple of big asteroids coming crashing down from the sky into him, taking a big chunk of health off. The guy's doing a really good job here of wearing down his health bar. The charge began, another round of asteroids to come in on him. As before, as like with the volcano with the dragon, those special moves automatically hits. You don't have to aim those, but you just got to keep those standard blasts coming in nice and regular every time your charge bar's filled. Now I've moved him on now, so he was in his ice blast. He's starting to move on to a second phase of combat now. So as well as those ice blasts, you're getting those intermittent sort of big fire blasts coming down from the sky, targeting to them, forcing them out and wide away from his position, doing them again there. So yeah, there's sort of like 2 phases to his attack, especially as it comes into this end stage now. But there's a fantastic job there taking Devil down. He is individually the hardest of the bosses. Obviously, the dragon sequence as a whole sequence is tougher, but he's got the toughest minions, and he's the toughest individual boss. And all of these bosses, both in terms of the number of minions they've got and their individual health, they scale to the number of players. So more players in your team, the more minions you've got to fight, the tougher those bosses become. So the challenge stays equal. So, yeah.
And I'd like to point out that they did it with 9 seconds left, which is really
They
impressive.
did. Yep, they got a nice finisher on there. Good timing left on that. Really well played. Really good team play between them. Great movement the way they're moving. So if you come and face off against the Devil, lots of movement. Really time your ducks to go underneath those ice blasts. Keep your shots on target. Don't waste them. And yeah, you could defeat him. It is perfectly doable with a good bit of movement, a good bit of accuracy. Just come face off against the Devil. We'll see you. To take on Monster Battle challenges as we go through. They're great for general party stuff. We do a lot of stuff over things like the October period, especially around Halloween, where we get the whole HADO Monster Battle challenges going. Or just come down and have some fun. We'll see you on court soon, guys. Remember, share, like, subscribe, do all the good things. We'll see you next time.